Okay, Mr. Kloster, thank you so much. Here's our first question, because inquiring minds at Easton Elementary want to know, what is your job here at the Whalen Company?
My job is the Chief Operating Officer at the Whalen Company, and what that means is that I have just about all the employees that work here in the factory and the office report in through me, and I oversee them on a daily basis, and we take care of a lot of different issues here in the course of a day, and we take care of things like engineering, manufacturing, accounting, purchasing, all sorts of things like that that we oversee to make sure that when the factory is ready to build something, they have all the materials that they have, all the people are there, they have all the documentation they need, and so we can build units on a fairly quick basis.
Great. What do you like most about working at the Whalen Company?
So no 2 days are ever the same, and there's always different challenges that come up each day, and you can look at it as a problem or you can look at it as an opportunity. And so we like to look at them as opportunities, find ways around problems, and be able to make our units on time.
Great, thank you so much. What are the hours that people have to work here?
Good question. So the factory works from 7 to 3:30. We have a second shift that works from 3:30 to midnight in the factory. And then in the office, most people work 8:30 to 4:30 or 8:30 to 5 o'clock.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, I know a lot of our students are wondering, how much money can you make working here?
Yeah, the salary that people get paid varies depending on their what job they're doing and what their background is. So we have people that start out at $12 or $13 an hour, and they make that typically in the factory, and then they can make up to $35 an hour in the factory. So there's a wide range depending on the background and the experience level of people. And then people in the office can make anywhere from probably $30,000 up to a couple $100,000.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, what education do you need to get a job here?
So the education that you need varies depending on the job, similar to the pay varies per job. If you're working in the factory, we take a number of people right out of high school who don't have a college degree, and they start working here. A lot of them have started here. They go back to school nights in some cases if they want to, or if they don't, they can still keep working, take on more responsibility, and work their way up through the different levels of the company. There's also people in the office area, for example, that go to college for 2 years. They get a 2-year degree, associate degree, and then they come here and they start working. We pay for people's tuition if they want to go back to school nights while they work days, and we take care of that. And there's people here that have 2-year degrees, 4-year degrees, and master's degrees. And so it's a wide spectrum depending on the job and the interests that people have when they get out of high school.
That's great. So it sounds like you need to do your best in school each and every day so you can grow up to work hard and work in a wonderful business like the Whalen Company. Now, Mr. Kloster, what are some of the things that your factory workers build?
Yeah, we build commercial air conditioning equipment. Typically, the equipment that we build either goes in the ceiling and you can't see it, or it goes behind the wall and you can't see it. So we make equipment that typically goes into a higher end hotel. So if you go into a motel or a lower end hotel, you're going to find one type of equipment. If you go into a higher end hotel, you'll find the equipment that we make here at the Whalen Company.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, what do people wear when they work here?
The people in the factory wear a uniform that we provide, pants and a shirt. The people in the office wear what we call business casual. Gone are the days when people wear ties into work, at least in our facility here. And so it's pretty much what you see people wearing on the outside, just business casual, a pair of dress pants and a shirt like what I'm wearing.
Well, that's great. Well, and here's my last question. Do you have any advice for our students at Easton Elementary School?
Sure, the best advice I can give is to listen to your parents, your teachers, your counselors, and don't be afraid to try different areas of subjects as you go through in your school career. So You may start off being interested in mathematics, and maybe that'll lead to science or vice versa. So it's important to try out a lot of different things and find out as much as you can, so that when you do get done with your school career, you have a fairly good idea of what fields you want to get into.
Well, thank you so very much for having us today. Easton Elementary School thanks you, and we look forward to working with the Whalen Company.
Thank you. We look forward to working with your students as well.